In the opening scene, Michelle is seen looking out her window while arguing with someone over the phone. She quickly packs her belongings and leaves her home. Michelle drives away from the city towards a rural area. Her fiancé, Ben, calls her, apologizing and asking her not to leave. She listens silently before hanging up. When he calls again, she briefly takes her eyes off the road, only to have her car hit by a truck, sending it off the road into a ditch. Michelle regains consciousness with a head injury in a small room, where she finds her leg chained to a pipe and a needle in her arm, connected to a saline drip. Panicked, she tries to reach her phone to call for help, but there's no signal. A man named Howard enters, claiming to have saved her from the crash and is now keeping her alive. He gives her wooden crutches to help her move around with her injured leg and then leaves. Determined to escape, Michelle sharpens one of the crutches into a weapon. When Howard returns, she tries to attack him, but he overpowers her and sedates her. When she wakes up, Howard calmly explains that a surface attack has made the air outside unbreathable, and he brought her to his underground bunker to save her. He takes her to the airlock to show her the outside, where she notices his truck with red paint on it, the same truck that caused her crash. Michelle hears a noise and finds a young man named Emmett with a broken arm. Howard says Emmett knocked over some food, but Emmett is more friendly than Howard and explains that he willingly helped build the bunker after witnessing a red flash from the supposed attack. Howard forces Michelle and Emmett to have dinner together. When Michelle starts flirting with Emmett, Howard becomes angry and warns them. During a moment of distraction, Michelle steals Howard's keys. She tries to escape through the airlock, but is confronted by a woman outside whose skin is deformed, pleading to be let in. Howard tells Michelle not to let her in, and the woman starts banging her head against the door. Now fearful that Howard might be right about the outside threat, Michelle begins to trust him. Howard admits to causing her car accident and apologizes, asking her to stitch up his head wound. As days pass, the three become closer and more cooperative. Howard even lets Michelle wear clothes belonging to his daughter, Megan, whom he says he lost. However, Michelle and Emmett grow suspicious when they discover that the girl in the photo Howard claims is Megan is actually a missing local girl named Brittany. They begin planning their escape by building a makeshift biohazard suit. Howard catches on when he discovers stolen tools and confronts them, bringing out a vat of acid. Emmett takes the blame, saying he wanted Michelle to respect him. Howard forgives him, then abruptly shoots him in the head. Michelle finishes the suit and attempts to escape, but Howard catches her. She throws the acid at him, causing him to fall into it. A fire starts as Michelle makes her way through the vents, with Howard in pursuit. She manages to escape, but the fire spreads through the bunker. On the surface, Michelle realizes the air is safe to breathe and spots what she initially thinks is a helicopter, but it's actually a massive alien hovercraft. As the bunker explodes, the alien craft approaches, and Michelle scrambles to escape in a car, but accidentally triggers the alarm, attracting an alien creature. After a tense chase, Michelle creates a Molotov cocktail and throws it into the alien's mouth, causing it to explode. She survives, gets in the car, and drives off, hitting a mailbox labeled 10 Cloverfield Lane on her way out. Hearing a radio broadcast about the ongoing alien attacks, she decides to drive towards Houston to join the fight. As she heads there, she sees a larger alien craft hidden in the clouds,